No, I think having both is therapeutic because it helps me get away from the stress of one job and the other one. Like I don't get involved in a lot of the drama that happens at like Magpie and stuff like that, but it helps me get away from the drama that is my other job, that is Toronto, which is a restaurant. And it just helps me like have like a break from each. But like it's just like different because like now I'm not like Magpie is very relieving for me.
Mm.
Like I just feel relaxed. I'm like, hey, it's not that serious. Like
Yeah.
we're just serving drinks. But when I have to deal with food, I deal with people getting angry, yelling at me about like why that food took so long. Where's my server? I go, you don't have a server. I'm bartending. Like they mix the two up.
Mhm.
That's the hard part. The way our bar is designed at my other job is like people mix me up with like a server and a bartender. Or at Magpie, I'm just a bartender. People just,
Yeah,
I like
it's very cut and dry, very straightforward.
I like both. I just think Magpie is more relaxing. When you're just bartending, you can just like write people off a little better. Like when we do those DJ nights I was telling you about, like I like those more a little bit because when people are being like rude and like I can actually give it back to them. But like when we're doing actual service, I have to be like, oh, I'm so sorry about that, sir. When people are rude to me at Magpie, I'm like, dude, fuck off. Don't talk to me that way.
Yeah, that's definitely more of our vibe there. What
Yeah.
about you?
I mean, I would say it's the same. Like the reason I feel like I like being in like different jobs is it's a different mental like energy. I would say if it's a preference for me right now between like working strictly a bar job or working somewhere that's like combined with a restaurant, similar to Andrew, like I do prefer a bar because I think there's a difference of when you're trying to consistently like please someone so they tip you well on a service like for food versus like Andrew said, if someone pisses me off, like I don't have to serve. I bet you like back bar, like I did it the other day because this
Yeah.
guy was just being so rude to me and he called me a bitch, and I was just like, you can get your drinks inside from now on. Like
I don't need to take care of you.
Yeah.
I don't. You're not gonna tip me, and he didn't tip me. I'm like, you're not gonna tip me. You're being rude. You're calling me names. I'm like, I'm the one giving you drinks. Like you can. There's 2 other bartenders in there. I hope you're nicer to them. But like, I think there's a different level of like, I don't want to say crazy, but how crazy you can get with people.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And
People
I think,
treat us
another thing
differently.
is with like
Mhm.
tables and service is that you got to wait to see if your good service was rewarded.
Yes.
Like at Magpie or something like that, where everyone's closing out or paying cash, you know right away what kind of person.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
exactly who you are
Customer
right
gonna be.
away.
Yeah,
Well,
the worst is when you're giving your like heart and soul to like a table and you're like you think it went so well, and then they leave.
The
and
verbal
it's, like,
tip. The verbal tip.
verbal tips.
Honey, you did great. I loved everything. It was great.
You were
Here's $5 on
amazing.
56.
No, I've gotten like $5
We'll be
and like
back.
100.
Please don't. Please don't.
No, they don't.
Never again.
Oh my God.
I will remember you and I will not serve.
Well, it makes me glad to know that I am more in just the drink side of things where it's fast paced, quick turnover, and you can be an asshole back to people.
Yes, I like being an
It's
asshole back to
freeing.
people. Yeah, it's freeing. That's good. Yes, and
Well-
also we tip people out in the restaurants too.
Yeah, we
like
don't have to-
I make drinks, but like I also tip out my food runners.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. That's why we minimize food, and that's what barbacks are for.